Welcome back to my channel. My name is SHA-DAY. If you're new here, welcome. You clicked on a good video because in today's video, I'm going to be doing a really in-depth skincare routine as well as answer some questions so that hopefully you guys could just get to know me better. I thought that would be a fun video to do because there's a lot of new subscribers on my channel, so thank you so much for joining our little family here. I really appreciate it. So, you know, grab some of your skincare. I'm going to be doing a face mask today, and you can, you know, join and participate with me. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you're new, and thank you for joining. All right, so feel like I'm getting ready to just take care of this skin. It's winter, it's January. I'm feeling all the things: dryness, a little shininess, oiliness, breakouts. I'm starting my cycle soon, so I got a Henry showed up just like a couple hours ago. And another thing that I suffer from is actually like ingrown hairs but on my face. It's been a problem since I can remember. Tweezing, I've just been sticking to tweezing instead of shaving because it's just it gets bad. And I mean, even tweezing doesn't prevent it from happening, but sometimes when I have a scar, like two right here, and those scars aren't from pimples, they're from the hair that gets ingrown, and then I pick at it sometimes and then I try to get, so giving you guys the real deal. That's what I struggle with. The reason why we're doing skincare tonight, because that was one of the questions that I had, is what is your skincare regimen? So I figured that's something that we could do while I chat and answer some other questions. So to get started, I'm gonna pin my hair back with this silk scrunchie. My friend Ashley and I got these from TJ Maxx, I think not this past winter because of you know what, but the 2019. So I love these, or you can get them on Amazon. I should probably take my watch off too, and stick to the end of this video because I'm going to be doing a giveaway, so want to stay tuned for that. It's skincare related, hint hint. But I'm going to first just cleanse my face with this PACIFICA Seafoam Complete Wash Cleanser. I bought this on a whim. I switch my cleansers every 2 years to just try something else, and I said in one of my habits videos that I'm gonna experiment, and this is gonna sound really bougie, but experiment with some luxury skincare brands and things like that. So, but I was running out of cleanser, so I had to get something, and this was at Fresh Time Market, and they're like little for like the holidays, they had small like gift sets, and like this is technically I think a sample size maybe, or travel size, and I was like, oh, that looks nice. And so I tried it and I actually really love it. Malik, I put it in her giveaway prize from last month, and I don't know, let me know, Malik, if you've tried it. So I don't know if I want to buy a full bottle of this if I don't find something else soon, because this is already running low. But I love it. It smells really nice and everything. So let me get the water on. I got a towel here and get my face prepped for cleansing. Hopefully I don't make too much of a mess. I have on my nice sweater for my birthday from AJ's mom. So, how are you guys doing with everything? How is your skin been? And let me know some of what you guys are using for cleansers and things like that, because that's what I'm shopping for. So just a little bit. And it lathers really nicely. I don't have on any makeup today. If I was gonna wear makeup, or if I had on makeup, I would remove it with this almond oil. My face was already clean from this morning, but I just wanna wash off my vitamin C serum I apply, my sunscreen, because like I said, we're gonna do a mask today, as well as I do need to exfoliate. So with the hair situation, one thing that does help is to exfoliate at least once or twice a week. That really gets that dead skin off and anything that could be clogging that area. And one thing I've been loving is this brand of coffee scrub by Mother of Many, or Mom. She is a small business out of Miami, Florida. Black owned, Latina owned business, and I found her on Instagram, and her product is amazing. It smells, when we try this clay mask, I'll tell you all about it, but I've been loving her product. And this is, I would say, more on the deep exfoliation. Like, I've added a little bit to this cleanser to try to like get a spot on a daily basis, but really once or twice a week is all you need to do with this, and you can use it on your whole body. And because it's a coffee scrub, it can get a little messy, but I would do this like in the shower. So while you're in the shower, make sure your face is moist. Like I said, because it is a coarse scrub, so you don't want to cause any like scars on your face or anything like that. So make sure your face is wet. That's why I like to do it in the shower. And like on the day that I wash my hair, put it on and buff away that dry skin. So there are coffee grounds she has, like, and it's very moist, and so you can see like the consistency. You can like feel the serum, is what I'm trying to say. And there's rose petals in here. And I was so surprised because when I tried this for the first time, I was expecting my skin to feel dry, but it actually felt moisturized because of the serum, her own personal blend that she adds in here. So let me just scrub this, and I gotta get over the sink because I don't want to get it all, see, over the sweater. I probably should have wore just a regular old t-shirt, but trying to be cute for YouTube. But you can see it leaves that kind of coffee stain color on your face. And just need a little bit, like this is probably even too much, but I'm gonna make sure I get really good around here. I'm gonna try to leave this area alone because I don't want to really exfoliate over that. Get my nose and my forehead. So let me get this on. You guys can see I'm just doing that little motion, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I feel so much better already. I can even see a little bit of a difference, like that layer really came off. Like even after the cleanser, I didn't feel this shiny. Like there's a little bit of that serum on my face. That feels so, so good. Next, I'm going to use this Thayers Witch Hazel toner. I've been getting this at, and I'm kind of scared because I've been getting this at TJ Maxx because it's only $6 compared to like 10 or something at first time. But then I wonder if it's like expired or whatever. And this is the original scent. I definitely prefer the rose petal or the lavender, but whatever. Apply that to a cotton ball or cotton round and just get any extra dirt off. And if I had on makeup, you would be able to see, like, this definitely is a necessary step in your skincare routine. If you're not already using a toner, it makes a world of a difference. It really balances the pH level in your skin. So it helps with your complexion and really just gets any extra, like I said, dirt and whatever off of your face. I like to do the ears. Use one more cotton ball. Just don't want to forget your neck. So after toning, I wouldn't do the exfoliation. That's just special 1 or 2 days a week. But yeah, I would use my vitamin C serum, and then after that, apply this is my SPF. So I've been using CETAPHIL for years. They have a matching foam cleanser that's also great. That was recommended by my dermatologist, but then I got bored with it and tried something else. And then that's it. That's my daytime. So I literally just cleanse, tone, vitamin C serum, SPF. At night, if I have on makeup, take that off, cleanser, toner. And then I will share my nighttime serum in a bit, but before I do that, I want to apply my face mask. My skin has already gotten a little dry. And normally after a face mask, you could tone after your mask, but after this mask, you don't want to put on anything after. Like, you may not even want to put on a moisturizer after this, because that's how amazing it is. But I do have this night cream that I've been using from, I think it's pronounced Alafia. But I got it at Fresh Time Market again, another one of my favorite stores. And I love that the first ingredient in this is neem. So that is a skincare vocabulary word that you need to know, is neem. It's a great ingredient for healing the skin and a lot of other things. So, but just really clean, natural ingredients. I love the mission and brand behind this, so I like to support that effort by spending my dollars with a company that is supporting small business, women, all the things, beauty, equality, empowerment. Love it. But anywho, before my face gets too dry, this is the Comedic Clay, did I pronounce it right? Comedic Clay Royalty Clay Mask. And for one of you all, I will be gifting you, hopefully she has them in stock because she sells out, the coffee scrub and the clay mask, because I want you all to try them out. So that is the giveaway. So comment the word royalty in the comments to enter, and that's all you have to do. So comment royalty, you know, and I will enter you into the drawing. You know, I put your names in a little hat and pick someone. That's what I do. So I'm trying to be careful with this. I can smell it. You smell this when you get it in the box. Like, that was intentional. So it's aromatherapy plus skincare. So while you're wearing this mask, you're breathing in all of the essential oils and things, and it's really helping calm. Like, I feel calm as I'm talking to you. So there is a little bit of oil at the top. So what you want is like a spoon or a spatula or something to mix that in. And again, be careful. Your sink is gonna get a little messy. That's okay. But you wanna get down in there so you can get that clay. So I'm gonna be very careful. So it's such a pretty color. You feel like royalty when you put this on. Your eyes may water a little bit, but no burning sensation. If you have sensitive skin, if you're suffering from extreme, like severe acne, her products are fine for you. This is by e.l.f., by the way. I got it at Target. Get on my forehead. This part makes me feel like Simba from Lion King. I applied it a little bit heavy on my forehead. That's okay. All right. Whew. It's so creamy and smooth. And this won't like dry or crack, so you can really sit in this mask for like 15-20 minutes. We won't be here that long, obviously, but at least a good 10 minutes is enough. But let me get the lid on it right away, because we do not want to knock it over. And it comes like with a nice seal around it, so you don't have to worry about it leaking. And then throw this in the sink so I can wash it. But okay, while I have this on, let's answer some questions. So a little bit of maybe background about me. Born and raised in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Went to school here, grew up, well, if you're from here, then you would know, but went to school here, did all my schooling in Wisconsin, graduated from Marquette University. I got my degree in broadcast, actually, because my path to get into journalism or television really started in middle school. So our ABC affiliate news station had a teen television show that was filmed in the basement of my middle school. So you know how you would get on the PA system and say what the school lunch was for the day or whatever? Like, we had TVs in every classroom, and we would literally deliver our morning announcements over the TV. So we were really fancy. It was an art school and I loved every aspect of it. I did teleprompter, I wrote the script, I was talent. So I did, you know, sit in the anchor seat, camera, like I worked every aspect, green screen, all of it. And when my dad found out that that's what I was really interested in, he introduced me to a friend of his named Matt Johnson, and he had a program. So I was about to go into high school. Well, yeah, I was about to go into high school, and incoming freshmen could join his media program and come after school and learn even more about television, video editing, producing, all of the things. And I'll never forget my first summer when I was actually hired. Was I hired or was I think I was hired as like an assistant or something like that. So I was actually earning a paycheck too and I was waiting to start their student after school program in the fall. So this was completely separate from my high school. So after high school, after cheerleading, I cheerleaded for like a year, and then after, yeah, that's what happened. Got my timeline mixed up. I did cheerlead for a year, and then almost going into my sophomore year, I quit cheerleading. I didn't go to try out for varsity because this is what I did for the next 3.5 years or so. So not 8th grade, but my freshman year going into my sophomore year, that summer, Angie Stone was doing a concert, and that was my first celebrity interview. The rest is history. Went on to produce a show for, it's Black History Month in February. So I actually won a regional Emmy Award I was associate producer for our Black History Month episode, and our episode had, I think, 4 or 5 segments, and then one of our episodes on Black Diamonds actually won an Emmy. So I was nominated, and we actually took an Emmy home. If I find that picture, I'll pop it up here somewhere. So that was like a really big accomplishment for me, and this was all while I was in high school. And so what led me to get my degree in broadcast was that if I attended a 4-year university or 2-year university and I majored in broadcast communications journalism, that their program would give me a scholarship, which they did. And that's what I went to school for. But life took different turns. I did minor in information technology, also minored in Spanish. I do speak a second language, and I've been learning Spanish since I was 5. Once I got to Marquette and was in school, joined a sorority, was very active. I had a full plate, like I said, a major and 2 minors. And I really wasn't big on internships, and that was my fault. I did apply and join like our radio station and our TV show and all the things, but it wasn't until my senior year where I felt like I knew what I wanted to do. And by that time, you know, people had jobs and things like that. But I worked with an amazing professor. She had worked for PBS for decades, and myself and another student who just followed blindly and signed up for her course. No one else signed up for the course but us two because she was new. But it was like the best decision ever. And she like took us under her wing, and we helped her with one of her documentaries called Old South, which just recently she had found me on Instagram. Like this was recently, that was college, but just recently she sent me a DM on Instagram saying it was on the BBC, like World News something or whatever, and like my name was in the credits. So it's like, that was crazy. My first international showing of something that I worked on. So I thought that was awesome. But anyway, like I said, I graduated without any internships. So I was like, okay, where is this whole TV thing gonna go? But luckily I had randomly applied for this job. And I wanted to mention this in this video, is that there's a program called Minority Access. And what they do is they place minority students with government jobs and internships, like anywhere in the country. Like I could have been placed anywhere, but they happened to have a job at the Department of Veterans Affairs for me. And I spent a whole summer with them, and they really liked me and I liked them. And so I started working for them the summer before my senior year, my whole senior year. And then that's how I graduated with my job, which is right now working in government. Completely not what I planned, but So thankful for that career opportunity. I've learned so much still working from them in quarantine from home. So I've actually been there almost 10 years. It'll be 10 years this September. So totally different turn, but grateful that that happened. And that is why, because of that job, which is great, but it obviously didn't fulfill me like with my passion and my talent. So that's why I started my YouTube channel in 2015, about something around there. And that helped, fuel my creativity and just keep me, current, up to speed with camera equipment, lighting, editing, and all of that. But lo and behold, I also have like a little editing freelance job that I do on the side now too, that's paid. And I have like monthly contracts and things that I work on for different clients. I can't say who's who, but some of you guys have seen that little Bouban orthodontics commercial that I did. So all kind of crazy like story, but it all has worked out and I'm glad that I can do both. Let's just get into some fun random questions. One of you guys asked me what my favorite dessert was, and it's key lime pie. So that's typically what I look for when I go out to a restaurant, is if they have key lime pie, and specifically if they have it with a graham cracker crust. So one place that gets it right, if you're in Milwaukee, that is Elsa's perfect key lime pie. There's also a perfect key lime pie at Carson's. They have a good one. Carson's Steakhouse. There's also one in Chicago. And there's a little cafe in the 3rd Ward called Bella's. So hopefully they're still open. I don't know. I haven't checked on them since the pandemic and everything, but they have an excellent key lime pie with the graham cracker crust. So now I just have some like little random questions that, let me see, I just kind of want to point to and see what they say. So let's see. Okay. What did you want to be when you were small? So a young girl, I guess. A few things. So I thought I could do like everything when I was little. I was definitely into ballet. I did ballet up until maybe 5th grade, I want to say it was. That's a whole story, but I've talked about that on my Instagram about how my ballet instructor commented on my butt and I had quit. So that's why I love Misty Copeland. I bought my goddaughter her book because it was just nice to see a woman of color, a woman with curves, as a professional ballerina. And if I had her to look up to, I probably would have stuck with it. I also wanted to be a pediatrician. I had an amazing pediatrician. He unfortunately passed away, and that was like a really huge loss for me. Dr. DeQuesnoy, I love you. He was amazing. So I really looked up to him, and I loved working, even though I was a child myself, I loved working with children, if that makes sense. So I wanted to be a ballerina, a pediatrician. I love to model. My mom used to show me her pictures from her modeling days, so I was really into that. And I also was really a good swimmer, and that was something else that I had actually got really sick, and I was gonna do like a competition or something, but I was a really great swimmer, and I got like bronchitis, I think it was, and took me out. So I thought I could literally do all those things: ballerina, pediatrician, top model, and a swimmer, professional swimmer, athlete, go to the Olympics. That was my thing. So let me see if there's one more on this page. Aw, who makes you laugh the most? That's definitely AJ. AJ makes me belly laugh at least once a day. Like, not even trying to make me laugh sometimes. And so he thinks I'm laughing at him. He's a funny guy. I love him. I love that about our relationship. I love that about him, that he makes me laugh all the time. Okay, so let's do another one. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? A good 30, 45 minutes. Like 30 minutes, I'm almost there. I may need that extra 15 minutes to just kind of look in the mirror, see if everything is right. But if it's like a full glam, like I have to be ready for dinner, an hour and a half to 2 hours, like, because I like to take my time, do my makeup, but I always end up rushing and having to do it in 45 minutes anyway. So 45 minutes at least for both. It doesn't matter if I can have like that extra 15 minutes or if I can only have 45 minutes to just, get ready. Okay. Is your glass half full or half empty? Half full. I'm definitely a positive, optimistic type of person, almost to a fault. I can't help it. I'm happy, I smile, and I try to see the good in everything. I really do. All right, so this is interesting. The last movie I went to was called Parasite. And in theaters, I'm guessing it's, yeah, movie you went to. And that's so funny because that was like before everything shut down. And yeah, I went to go see that movie. So it's made in it was a South Korean film that won an Academy Award, I want to say. And that was a really, really good movie. So it's all subtitles, but it's very easy to follow. And yeah, that was the last movie I saw like in a theater, and I miss going to the movies so much. Miss my movie theater popcorn and my recliner seat. That's something that AJ and I do all the time is movies, and my line sister Isioma, we always would go to the movies and like go to like the bistro ones and get our food and our drinks, and like I miss that so much. So I'll answer 2 more questions and then I gotta take this mask off. What's your favorite holiday? Christmas. My dad's birthday is Christmas Eve. My birthday soon follows. I just love that whole season from Thanksgiving to my birthday. So much fun. Ooh, who is the most intelligent person you know? Okay. We choose that carefully. All right, because you never know if mom or dad are watching, but both my parents. My dad is, I would say, like intelligent when I think of just like smart. Like he just has a brain that my dad, I'm talking about, you can ask him anything. Something that I grew up doing with him is when we would like drive to Chicago or Naperville where he worked, we would have this game called Question Time, and he's just like loves to think, loves to come up with different ideas. He's very creative with numbers and loves negotiating, loves business, finance, all those things. So he's definitely like the brain and the nerd of our family. But my mom is very spiritually like intelligent, very intuitive, and her gift of discernment is like unmatched. Like even when, like now that she's, I don't want to say older, but like things that I feel like I'm more hip and in tune to in my generation, like when I talk to her on the phone about current events, about news, it's like, even though I can hear her generation and her perspective, I still get that like, she's still in the know, like from a spiritual sense. She'll like know when things are shifting or changing and things like that. So, you know, I always still, you know, listen to my mom, and her advice and her wisdom are always up there. My dad definitely relies on her a lot to see things. That's his secret weapon. I'll leave it at that. So also AJ is very into, I have like really smart people around me. I'm not to brag, but AJ is an amazing writer, amazing thinker. Like you can just have really deep conversations with him. So after that mask, we're gonna have a nice like serum on your face. You may just want to pat that in. I did a good job. I actually wrapped a towel around me because I didn't want to get anything on my sweater. So I'm gonna go into my skincare fridge and get my serum out and get my J roller and my moisturizer. Just left and came back to get my serum and and my rose quartz roller, and I can smell that face mask. Like, oh, if we had scent cam or whatever, I wish I could smell it. But I'm going to, for my serum tonight, use this ACURE Essential Rosehip Oil. Has so many great benefits, so I'm just gonna get a little dot of that. And something I don't really have right now is an eye cream. So if you have any suggestions for eye creams to try, let me know. And something else I've been meaning to get too is another thing of jar of that Neutrogena Hydro Boost. I put a few of you guys onto that. I was thinking about that the other day. It's like I only think of that product in the summertime for some reason because it's just so dewy and hydrating or whatever. But that'd be perfect for the wintertime. I need hydration in the wintertime. So love this rosehip oil. It also gives your skin that nice like glow. Like when I do work on camera and I don't want to wear any makeup, I love this because it has a little bit of that golden tint to it, and it just makes it look like you have like a really natural highlight. So this is cold in my fridge, and just want to get out some of that puffiness. But yeah, that's everything, guys. This is feeling a little bit flatter. I'm still kind of waiting for it to come like to a full head or whatever, but I'm gonna do my best not to pick at it. I'm gonna really try. It's so annoying. I hate it when it's in the center of my face too. Ooh, that feels good. Like I've been holding some tension right there. And over the eyebrows. OMG. Like I must be frowning at my coworkers' emails or something during the day, because when I do this over my eyebrows, it's like, ooh, girl. So, and I love that skincare fridge. I will have that linked below, as well as any of my skincare products. You guys know I have a LiketoKnow.it page, so it's like a little blog page that has everything that I purchase and buy or whatnot. So use a little bit of the night cream to seal it all in. I also need to do my manicure tonight. I peeled off all but one of my, and it's not actually gel nails. I actually did a manicure, like a throwback. I call it a throwback manicure because that was an old video that I did where I did regular nail polish with a no chip top coat. Go check that video out. I think I'm gonna refilm it because it worked again. I did this today's Wednesday, right? I think, yeah, today's Wednesday. Last Wednesday I did my nails, and yesterday I cleaned up. We put a bed frame together. Like my nails were put to the test, and I just literally a few hours ago peeled everything off because this one chipped real bad, and I just got crazy. But this one I can't even peel off. Like she still looks perfect. So whatever I did to this pinky, I need to try again to the rest of my hand, and I'll probably film an updated version of that video. And then I'm just gonna add some lip balm, and I feel really good. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. This was fun. I really needed this. I feel like relaxed and rejuvenated now. I can go into my evening with nice skin, and in the morning this should really show. Like I'm looking in the mountain. If you guys can tell on camera how I looked from the beginning of this video to now, but I'm looking in the camera like, yes girl, you know, I got that nice forehead shine. So we're gonna work on these little scars here. I may have to find another product. I don't know what the solution is, but I need to figure it out because it looks like I have breakouts, but I don't. It's just hair. That's so embarrassing. But anyway, guys, I'm rambling. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions that I didn't get to, let me know in the comments. Or if you say, SHA-DAY, do a part 2. Excuse me, I'll do that for you guys. Don't forget to comment royalty below so I can gift one of you this coffee scrub and the Royal Comedic Clay Mask. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.